Hi everyone, my name is Primary. In today's review, I'll be taking a look at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Ironhide. So here's Ironhide in his GMC Top Kick 4x4 truck mode. And this has got to be like one of my favourite vehicle modes for Ironhide. I just like this truck mode for Ironhide a lot, and I haven't seen it in person, but I've got some pictures of the actual truck, which I do have a card of on my Top Trumps Transformers pack. But yeah, it's just a beautiful looking truck. But yeah, this is the Revenge of the Fallen version. It's the 2007 repaint. It's the exact same figure from 2007, but just got a repaint with like the Nest logo on there. But I do have the original packaging, so here's the original box. And yes, it's the Takara version, but I can't tell the difference between the two, but they look exactly the same. But I have some major problems on my figure, and my figure is not perfect. So I've gotten a new replacement, but I know you guys might have a better version. I know you guys might have a better quality version than my one, because I have a lot of major problems on my figure, and you guys might have a better copy than I do. But yeah, you can see I've kept a missile in there because I don't want to take it out and lose it. But yeah. I don't know if it's my figure that doesn't got the better quality or not, but I have a lot of major problems of mine. So you can tell this piece falling off, and I still have the the grill piece that will go here, but I just have a lot of major problems with this figure. And I just got a whole ton of major problems on this figure, which I do not like at all. But it's still a good figure. I really do love this figure. But the main thing I wish wouldn't happen was if my copy wasn't horrible. Because I got this sealed off eBay. And I probably got like one of the bad copies, so yeah, it's still fun to play with, but my copy is not the best thing, so just quite sad, because I really do love this Ironhide, and it was like one of my first Ironhides that I've gotten. But you can tell he doesn't have his cannons because I gave it to a new copy, which I'm going to be showing in this review, that actually beats this version, because I prefer one of the figures that I would show off in this review. So he rolls alright, but on my copy, on one wheel, it kind of moves, but just doesn't really, which is annoying. But yeah, so to transform Ironhide, you just want to get your finger underneath the door and just push it out, like so, and do it again on this side. And first you want to get your nail under here, and even though this one got out, but you can see I have one major problem. The spring isn't doing its job, because this one works. It's doing what it's meant to do, but this one isn't doing its thing, which is annoying. Next, you can bring this down, and I have one major problem with the waist, which I'm going to be showing off later when I get down to that part. First, you want to unpeg some of the side panels on the truck, and bring them down, and just... on mine, the roof likes to fall off of mine, and I have one major problem with the pegs too. You can tell that one of the sides of the plastic has snapped off, but one of them is almost about to snap off. But I don't know if it's my copy that's not the best copy, But it still does its job. It still holds in the place, but it just likes to fall off. But yeah, it's quite annoying. So I just like to put this on the side for now. Next you want to come underneath the truck and just grab the arms and just unpeg them and just bring them up, and you just want to lift this up, and next you want to spin this around and just do it like that, and push it down. And you just want to split the legs and just fold these down, like so. And then do it again, like that. And it does like an automorph or mech alive, whatever. And so you just want to spin his chest around and spin his arms around and try to get everything out of the way and just lift up his head. And here's the major problem I have. So if you look on the bottom of his waist, mine is broken. So I've opened this figure. I opened it out of the box for the first time, transforming it. And when I was spinning his waist, and it should not done this on my copy, when I was spinning the chest around, as you should do on his figure to transform him in his Rotf mode, this should not move outwards this way on my figure, and that caused it to break on mine due to on how tight it was, and these pieces caused it to break and basically just snap one of the pegs and just pushed the one of the panels on the bottom of his waist and caused it to break. So, yeah, I've got probably like one of the worst quality copies of this figure. But, yeah, I've probably got like one of the worst copies of this figure. But, I should have kept it in the box, which I should have done. But, if I find another one off eBay, I'll buy it sealed and not open it, because I have a crap ton of problems on this one, and I'm not a huge fan of this one. And just put the backpack back on his back. But it still holds up, but it's just not that not the best, but and here's Ironhide in his Rotf mode, and I really do like his Rotf mode, but I just wish that my copy wasn't one of the bad ones. But if my copy worked as it should have done, I would have given this figure a lot of like. Oh well, I do like this figure, but I wish my figure wasn't the worst copy of this figure, because I really do enjoy this figure a lot, and yeah, it's just sad, and I just wish I would have gotten one of the better copies of this figure, even though it's a Takara version, which I can't even tell the differences between the Hasbro version to the Takara version. My English isn't working. Yeah, it's just the same figure, but I can't even tell the differences. And, yeah, you can see Optimus Prime's shoulder, which I've done, which is weird, and it's on all of the Ironhide figures. But, yeah, it's just sad. I wish my copy wasn't bad. So, because I really do love this figure a lot. So, for his articulation, his head, he can't look up, but he can do a 360, but he can look over that way and this way. His arms can go full 360, and by on like a soft ratchet joint, and I can go up and in. He has a bicep swivel. He has an elbow bend and a wrist swivel. He has a waist swivel, but I'm not moving that because it's just annoying. And his legs can go up that far. And he has a knee bend and a swivel on his leg and no ankle tilt. But it's what it is. But he needs it. But you can see it. I just have a lot of problems with his figure, and it should peg into place, and just all the stuff falling apart. But yeah. So for size comparisons, so here he is with my new upgrade, Ironhide. I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, here's my new replacement, and I've got to say, this one is 10 times better than the Revenge of the Fallen one. The reason why for that? No problems on this one. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, and I gave him his cannons, which I wasn't a fan of the original cannons he usually comes with. But, yeah, I got a movie-accurate Ironhide, even though it's not movie-accurate with the concept art head, but I like it. But, yeah, this is a better version of that figure, and I would recommend this figure than the one I have that I've got problems with this one. So this one's annoying dud. So yeah, this is a bummer. I really do like this one, this Ironhide a lot. But now I like this one more. So this is a masterpiece of a figure, and I would prefer this one more than the Revenge of the Fallen one. If you want a more movie-accurate shelf with movie colors of the characters, I would get this one instead of the Revenge of the Fallen one. It's the exact same figure from Revenge of the Fallen, but the quality of my copy was horrible. So, yeah, the quality on this one, 10 times better. 10 times better than that one I've gotten. So, yeah, I would highly recommend this one more, because there's no problems with the waist, nothing at all, and not broken. Everything is in good condition, and I've gotten this figure off eBay incomplete without his cannons. So I'm glad I got him and gave him his more movie accurate cannons. And I'm not switching his head with the Revenge of the Fallen one because I don't want to ruin the figure itself. But yeah, this is a better alternative for Ironhide, and I would recommend this one than the Revenge of the Fallen one, because I had a lot of problems with that one over the years, but yeah, it was really annoying because I can't even peg in the body to the waist at all, so it was quite annoying, really. So yeah, this is a better version, and a more sturdier quality version of that figure, and everything likes to tab into place than that one. So yeah, this is a better Ironhide. So yeah, I'm really glad I got this Ironhide. So yeah, I just want to surprise you guys on this figure, because I've been wanting to get this version for a while, and I'm happy. I'm really happy I got a movie colors Ratchet, because he's just a really cool, iconic character from the movie. So, yeah, I'm really happy I got this Ironhide. So, next, here he is with Optimus. Yeah, if I can try to get him to stand, but, you can see how they look. So, yeah, and last but not least, here he is with my Dakara version of the 07 Megatron, which you can't even tell the differences on the camera, but he's got lighter ice blue on him, so, yeah, there's that. But, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It will definitely help me out. And, also please check out my other social medias. Check out Matthew Miss Prime Gaming on Discord. Check out my username on Roblox, Matthew Miss Prime. Check out my Xbox user, BoogerBrain08. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.